Some stories don't make the history books. They hide in old files and whispers nearly forgotten until something brings them back. This story begins in 1947, in the quiet desert town of Winslow, Arizona, where a man vanished and left. Behind only questions, some stories don't make the headlines. They linger in small towns like Winslow, Arizona, where the sun burns the sand, and time feels stuck along old Route 66. In 1947, Deputy Harold Collins was a trusted figure, a war veteran, a young father, the kind of man people waved to when he passed by. In his patrol car, on May 14th, Collins drove out alone toward Ravensridge Canyon to check on reports of illegal activity. He never came back. Locals said strange things happened near the old Ravensridge mine, abandoned since a deadly collapse in 1911. Some even called it cursed. Collins had seen the worst of humanity in Europe. But this land, his land, was supposed to be safer. He'd fought to protect it. When Collins didn't return, the sheriff's office tried to reach him by radio. Static. Silence. The worry turned quickly into dread. 3 days later, a tracker found a note under a stone written in Collins' hand. Something's not right. Heard footsteps last night. Not animals. Search parties swarmed the canyon. Dozens of men, dogs, lanterns, combing through the shadows. But Collins had vanished. Navajo tracker named Tom Yazzie followed faint prints boots, then bare feet. They stopped near a dry wash and never resumed. Then came the sighting. A ranch hand saw a man in uniform standing alone on the ridge. She called out. He turned and disappeared behind the rocks. When deputies arrived, they found fresh boot prints, but they just ended like someone had been lifted. Right off the earth. The papers called it a disappearance, but locals whispered other things. About shadows, about the wind carrying voices, about the mine never staying quiet. 9 years later, workers blasting through old shafts found something buried under tons of rock, something that shouldn't have been there. A rusted flashlight. Engraved, H. Collins. It was the same model issued to deputies back in '47. Next to it, a notebook. Faded, but one line was still legible. It whistles now. I'm not alone. Collins's name was etched onto the peace officers. Memorial. A small honor for a man swallowed by. Something we still don't understand, even now. Campers near Ravensridge swear they hear things soft whistling. Just beyond the trees, when the night grows still, some see a light. Others a shape like someone watching from the ridge, waiting to be found or to take someone else. The desert keeps its secrets well. But sometimes it offers a piece just enough to remind us what it's holding. 70 years later, one truth still lingers in the dust and wind. He was taken. Collins didn't just disappear. He left behind a trail, but maybe he was never meant to return.